Hello again, everybody, to the Gameroo's Rocket League YouTube stream, brought to you as always by the Gameroo's TeamSpeak server. I am Woeful, and in commentary tonight, back again from retirement, is Pinball Wizard. How you doing, Wiz?
G'day, g'day. I'm doing very well.
Fantastic. We've already got this lobby set up and ready to go. We've got a tournament tonight, pre-made teams, 3v3 Thursday. We've got, obviously, the Blight team, HmzBraH, Kubix and Nerd versus Blight, Triple Bs, Blake, Bobo and Binary. So I'll send you down to Blight and Triple Bs for the let them know to join their teams, and we'll get this started, Wiz.
No worries.
Rock and
User
roll.
left your channel.
So this is the grand final, not the losers bracket final. So this is the best of three, and yeah, here we go. Got the first team in already. Easy. That's a weird.
User joined your channel.
That's a weird adjustment on the Gameroo's logo there from Binary. Anyway, we'll jump into spectate mode. We'll get right into this. It's good to have regular tournaments back after a couple of nights of mutators, Wiz.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it as well. The mutators are fun, but they don't make for very good television, as we found out.
Not bad television, just terrible tournaments. No skill involved whatsoever. More like a Japanese game show.
Here's a shot!
Great goal from Nerd. Very early on. Let's watch this from him. Talk us through
Barely
it.
10 seconds in. Let's bounce just off the corner there. Blight straight up in the air. Bobo got up a bit too early, and I think he ran out of boost, so he must have burnt his boost on the kickoff or similar, and just couldn't get in the air and get in front of that one.
Fantastic
1-0
goal.
Orange.
Fantastic goal from Nerd there. As you said, 1-0, 10 seconds in. Very quick goal. Who's up for it now? HmzBraH's gone very, very high. Binary gets the stop, but that's still dangerous. Blake tries to get a clearance, but that's not convincing. And Nerd's put the second goal in another 10 seconds. We're going to have a lot of goals up in the end of this if this keeps up, Wiz.
That's it. Yeah, look, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was Binary's fault. Unconvincing clearance. He just popped it up right in front of his own goal. His teammates had to scramble to try and get to it, and Orange put it away. So, Blue's error there. And I would call it an unforced error in my opinion. That was an easy save in any other day.
Absolutely. From this calibre of team, these calibre of players, I mean, they're in the... Well, that's
Here's
a
another
fantastic
shot.
shot from Nerd. That would have been right on the 10-second mark, so they've stopped his... they've broken his routine. Alright, now blue team clear in the middle. Yeah, from this calibre of players, like we said, these are pre-made teams, so these are good players with good players. You definitely expect more. Blue team now going to clear it away from their goal, but straight at the Nerd, who has another shot. Bobo gets a save, but it's not convincing. Luckily, another player got a tap on it. Kubix puts it straight back into the goals. No, who was that? HmzBraH goes up high over the top of it. Nerd tries another shot, but it's cleared by Binary in the end. This orange team are just relentless. Kubix has put it back to the back wall. Now Binary's going to attempt to clear, stopped by HmzBraH. Blake's tipped up.
I'll just double check with you, Woeful. Which match are we watching here? Is this the losers bracket final?
This is the grand final. No, this is the grand final. We missed the losers bracket final tonight. I had to make sure. So this is a best of three grand final. Blight, the orange team here, were in the winners bracket, so they haven't lost the game yet. And this second team here, the Triple Bs of Binary, Blake and Bobo, they've had to come up through the losers bracket to get here. So I'm not sure who they lost to. I'll check in the next replay. But yeah, they got knocked out one. They've lost one game to get to the losers bracket, but then they've gone all the way through to get back to here.
Yeah, great work.
Kubix is now going to clear it in the left-hand side. Binary stops it, but it's straight in front of Kubix. He sets him up for a beautiful goal. Blake with an excellent epic save there. HmzBraH puts it straight back in towards the goals now. Bobo gets an excellent clear. Will that go in? Oh, it's just off the post. Very, very close. Good counter-attack from him. All orange players are up. No one back home. Nerd, I think, flying through to try and take out the keeper. I'm not sure what he was doing there. He's better than that. But Kubix finishes for Orange Team's third goal, Wiz.
Yeah, I'm seeing some excellent off-the-wall shots by Orange here. They've just got a better ball control from what I've seen. And Blake and Binary, their aerials aren't quite on point yet. I don't know if they haven't had time to warm up, but Orange are definitely dominating so far.
Definitely dominating.
Hope we see them turn it around soon.
Absolutely. We want to see an entertaining final, and so far it's all one-way traffic. We haven't even reached halfway. It's 3-0 the Orange Team. Here we go. Kubix puts up for another good aerial. Bobo and Blake try to clear it. Probably bump into each other. I'm not sure they both had to go for that. Kubix now is continuing off the corner. Bobo gets it clear, but it's pretty much still straight at his goals. HmzBraH keeps it in front of the blue goal. Oh, now Nerd tries his shot, but it gets cleared. This is just relentless from the Orange Team. Kubix scores on the right-hand post. I think that's his second goal. So we're 2 each for Nerd and Kubix. HmzBraH more of the support role at the moment. That's a great shot, Wiz.
Yeah, it's starting to become clear now. Blue really need to get their teamwork sorted out. I'm seeing poo cars going for the ball far too often, and Orange are really taking advantage of that. There's just confusion and panic in the blue team, and
Ooh, that
It's
was a
just
good
not
attempt.
happening.
That was an excellent setup from Binary off the kickoff there. It was a good save from Kubix in the end, actually, all in the air. And Orange team are back, attacking again. Blake's missed that. Bobo's now got a good clearance down the right-hand side. But HmzBraH misses it. And I thought he was in a good spot, but he's missed that cold. That's going towards the goals. Oh,
Ooh.
Kubix patient.
Oh, here it is.
Binary puts it away for the blue team's first goal. Well done to him, Wiz.
Absolutely lovely shot here. I was a bit worried. Blake and Bobo were really hugging each other there, and Binary just read it like a book, came round, slots it in at the top of the goal. Very nice shot.
Very nicely done. Alright, so they're on the board now. 4-1. 2 minutes 5 to play. Nerd and Bobo are going to meet. Bobo wins a convincing kickoff. No one in the goals. Unfortunately, it wasn't straight
Oh,
for
here's
him.
an excellent pass.
Excellent centering ball. That's towards the centre/back half of the goal. It came down on the defenders though. HmzBraH now gets a better clearance, bouncing off the wall to the centre of the field. Now, as you said, the blue team have to really work on their communication, but I think in the last minute or so, and definitely in front of that, leading into that goal, I didn't see too much in way of collisions into each other, and maybe they've got... commentator's curse. As I speak, all three players are underneath the ball, and all of them leave it alone. Now Binary's playing the man. Nerd goes over the top of it. Good return from Bobo, exactly. Good clearance. Tap back in from HmzBraH. Now Blake gets a good clearance. HmzBraH continues. Like I said, they had the passage of play there where their communication looked really good and they reaped dividends. How do you think they're going to continue to try and do it some more with?
Oh, I'm not sure, mate. Look, Orange, you can really see the rotations are happening really well. Look at who have we got? Oh, I can't see the name. HmzBraH just went straight back to goals there. He let the other two have it, whereas blue team they're just struggling to get those rotations happening. It's once someone's out of position, you've really got to get in there and replace them. Right now, 3 people up at the attacking end. I don't know if that's the best idea.
Bobo and Blake both going for that ball at the same time. Kubix gets a nice wall touch here, needs a save and gets one off Bobo, but straight in front of Nerd, who will get a second touch. Crossbar beats him though. Kubix will put it back in. That's a nice second shot there from Kubix. He was nearly...
Good save by Bobo. Good scramble there.
Absolutely. Excellent save from the blue team. Yeah, a lot of scrambling defence, but they got it out. It's still probably a bit too little too late. 30 seconds remaining, especially with things like that. They cannot afford to be doing that sort of thing. Well, blue team need an absolute miracle right now. Time is totally against them. 20 seconds now. And I just don't think they're going to have enough pace. Definitely not enough time.
Ooh, lucky
this has to
there.
go in now. Basically, this has to go in now.
Blue get in the air.
Definitely done. Crossbar beats them. Nerd clears it. 10 seconds remaining. This will be the orange game. Kubix will put in a little icing on the cake. Nerd steals it in the goals. Will not be outbeaten. Very nicely done from Orange. Absolutely
nail in
dominant.
the coffin. Blake just didn't quite get there. Maybe if he'd kept driving towards the goal, got in the air a little bit later, he might have saved that, but unfortunate.
A lot of pressure there from the Orange team all game, from beginning to end. So, scoring a goal in the first 10 seconds, scoring in the goal in the last 10 seconds. So, it tells you everything. Yeah, absolute dominant performance from the Orange team. Clear winners. What do the blue team have to do? Besides communication, what do they got to do to get back into this game?
They need to get their rotations down. They need to set up, get a dedicated goalie to deal with this, relentless onslaught of shots at goal.
12 shots from the Orange team.
12 shots to 5. You can really see the writing's on the wall there.
Absolutely.
The Blight team are just hammering the goal with shots, and I don't know who. They all had 2 saves each, but Binary and Blake. I reckon Bobo was probably the best goalie there. So I think they need to put Bobo in the goals, Binary and Blake out the front, and really get that rotation happening. So as soon as you run out of boost, put it back, get your goalie out, follow the ball down the field if you get the good clearance, and just get back to basics.
Absolutely. Mate, couldn't have said it better if I tried. So we'll ready up. Get this second game going, as we said, best of 3. So, Orange team now are on the on the winning side of it. They can only need to win 1 more game. Blue team have to win the next 2 to take this away. So, let's see how they go. Nighttime field out in the what's this, Beckfield nighttime? I like Beckfield. Training paddock by the look of it. Everybody's in, I believe. Yep, 3 orange, 3 blue. Let's play some Rocket League. HmzBraH and Binary meet in the middle. Nerd goes for the cheat and gets it. Trying to continue off where he started in the first game. Now Kubix comes in with a shot. Blake with an excellent clearance. Cross the field, down into the orange half. Picks up the heavy boost as he goes. Gets a little touch on it to continue towards orange, but not enough, and HmzBraH's going to get the clear across field.
So I'll just interrupt you there. After Blue's kickoff there, the ball went down the orange end, and 2 of the blue players retreated back into the defence to grab boost. There was no backup for the attacking player,
Ooh,
and
that's
it
a
has cost them
cheeky.
dearly all the way up until this point. So
Oh my goodness, dear. That was all just cheeky. I'm not sure if this was mistakes. Just a little further touch. Beat Bobo early.
Whoop.
I think there was just a second touch and just a couple of mistakes there in the blue defence. Whoops indeed from Binary. Not happy about it. And that's the first goal to the orange team very early again, 32 seconds in. Now Blake's going to win the kickoff. You're right, they did the overlap back for a lot of boosts, but
see,
no
once
backup.
again, there's one player attacking, two players in defence. Who's he got to pass it to? He's
Absolutely
got no
right.
one. It's 1v3. Of course he's going to not get anything in.
Well, unless Orange put up a mistake, but it's cleared nicely by HmzBraH across the field to the far wall. Now Kubix puts an excellent aerial. That's going to need a save. Good save there. Good aerial save from Bobo in front of the blue goals. That's a long, accurate shot from Kubix. Nerd tries to centre it, but he's hit that well too far. Binary now continues the clearance out in the middle field. They've both gone for the same aerial, so blue team's communication has not improved. They've both gone for that save. Now no one's in the blue goals. It's just constant scrambling from this blue team. Nerd's tipped it in towards the goals. Binary and Bobo both go for the same ball. That's last 3 or 4 plays where every touch of the ball has been 2 blue players going for it. There goes Blake down the middle of the field now.
There you
Binary
go. Bobo
continues.
stayed behind, and we've got 2 players down the correct end. Oh,
Yep.
some good rotation. See, that was
Ooh,
exactly what
ooh,
we need
ooh.
to see, and it resulted in a goal.
Oh, this was just luck.
So
I
check
wouldn't-
this.
Watch this.
Check this out. Binary leaves it. Bobo says, yes, I've got it. Gets the clearance. He maybe wasn't expecting a goal. It came off an orange player, but the rotation was
The
perfect.
rotation was definitely
and
better.
fortune favours the prepared. So
Absolutely. You're stealing my lines, Wiz. Get into
I
it.
know. I love that one. I love that one.
Here we go, HmzBraH. Nice wall touch there. Blake with an excellent clearance. So that's a good start. Got to continue now. Binary continues down the right-hand side. Tips it off. Kubix' attempted clear straight towards the goals. Now Blake's waiting for the cross. This is good teamwork from the blue team. HmzBraH now just gets the better of it. Binary's going to continue to stop it. He will, but Nerd's going to get the clearance here. Oh, that's not convincing. Straight into Binary. He's put half a shot on. It's a bit wide, and Kubix is going to wait patiently for the clearance. Gets the second touch as Binary tries to stop it. So this is better already from the blue team, as you said. Good demolition there. First one of the game. Almost halfway through the second game. First one of this final, I should say. As you said, the
Yeah, we
rotation
haven't
is better
seen-
from the
we
blue
haven't-
teams.
Yeah, we haven't seen a bit much rough and tumble in this match, so
Absolutely not.
I don't necessarily condone it, but it's entertaining.
It's good watching, absolutely right. Especially if you see it on screen. All those off. Oh, that's very, very dangerous from Blake. Not sure who was back. HmzBraH's back. No, Binary was back. Good clear from him. Now Bobo's going to continue. We'll put a shot on. Not sure if it was
gonna back
accurate,
him up
but
here.
Nerd got the stop. Nah, it's not convincing from Binary. Who's that? HmzBraH gets the clearance eventually off Bobo's shot.
Oh,
That's a
shot!
Great shot from Blake.
What? From
We're
downtown?
out of nowhere. Came through the camera, basically. Let's watch
Oh,
this.
this is phenomenal. Comes out of goals, clears a quarter of the field in the air and puts it away as if like a surgeon. That was absolutely magical.
Touched it in the middle
Save that
circle, I
replay. That's absolutely in the running for top 10 goals. I'm
Oof.
gonna.
Speaking of top 10 goals, that's not too bad if that goes. High and wide, unlucky.
Ooh.
Kubix with an excellent wall run there. Now Blake continues down to the orange half. HmzBraH has nothing of it. Puts it straight back to the blue corner. Sorry, Binary gets a clearance, but it's straight to Nerd. Didn't follow it up quick enough. Bobo with an excellent aerial clearance.
Bobo,
That's
good
going to need a
shot.
save. Kubix will get it. Bobo continues now. That's going to be in the corner. Kubix again. Kubix having a little battle here in front of the orange goals. Kubik now getting the better of it down into the blue corner. Will Blake get the clearance? He will. Nice big high clearance off the wall. He'll get the next touch too. That's going to be in the corner. It's an excellent centering ball actually. He's going for it. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, ran out of boost.
Oh, 2 of the 3 blue defenders really misjudged that. Thankfully the third one got it for them. Now Nerd gets the clearance in middle field. Blake's going to have the shot now, but that's going to be well wide. Kubix doesn't get the clearance though, so it's still dangerous for the orange team. Blue team attacking. Blue team in the front for the first time in this final series. Doing very, very well here in this game.
Oh, can he do it twice?
Wishful
not
thinking.
quite.
Definitely a slower shot there. Here comes Binary now with a nice heavy hit, but that's down well wide of the goals. Oh, there's 2 blue players bunching up. Not sure if they needed to be there, but they got the result, I guess. Binary now continues. This is all blue team has to do. They don't have to win by many goals. Just one will do. They just got to keep the pressure on them and keep it
here's
down
a-
here in the orange corner, Wiz.
See, there was a chance, but Binary lacked the boost, so he says, no, I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to get boost and go back into defence. So,
Not a bad tactic.
good situational awareness. You can see that the
Oh, here we go.
quality of play is
Ooh.
high.
Good centering ball from Binary, but cleared away by HmzBraH in the end. Well, that's dangerous.
Ooh.
Pop that straight in front of Nerd.
Oh,
That's very, very dangerous. Don't want to stop a
Lovely
ball
shot.
in midfield like that.
here he
That's exactly
goes.
what he's done.
Binary puts the brake on. Nerd chips it over the top, and valiant effort by Blake, but
Absolutely.
doesn't quite get to it in time.
Nerd put
So,
Nerd
2
put up
all.
some excellent reflexes. It wasn't an easy shot, and he made it look easy. So full credit to Nerd, but no, I'm going to put that down as a blue mistake. That didn't need to be stopped in the middle there. Kubix now probably gets lucky with that big clearance because the ball was put in front of him. Bobo finally gets the clearance cross field inside the last 30 seconds here. Oh, Nerd hadn't a chance there. Kubix, oh, he's going to get a nice save
here's
from Bobo
danger.
at the end. They have to clear it now. Orange team, if they get the last goal, they're going to win this grand final. That's nice work from Blake. Is anyone home? Oh, HmzBraH just gets enough, stops it in midfield. Bobo has a chance. It's off the back wall. Can the blue team snatch it out of overtime? I don't think they will. Definitely not if Kubix brings it down to their half. No, we get overtime. We get the ball touch. Good luck indeed. Bit of sportsmanship from the blue team. That's nice to see who is.
Yeah, I've never seen that before, but yeah, good luck in an overtime. that's
What's
that's
the
great.
thing?
I mean,
What's
that's
that
a good
sportsmanship?
precedence.
Absolutely. What's that sportsmanship?
Oh,
that's
there's a
2
chance.
mistakes.
Get into it, Blake.
Oh, Kubix.
Oh,
Good
misread
clear in the
there.
end.
I think he was expecting the clearance, and it didn't happen. But if he'd been a little bit closer to the goal, maybe he could have got that. But
Maybe.
it's a toss-up, but the roll of the dice, that one.
Absolutely. Got to play the ball, though, not the man. A lot of mistakes are made by that. Bobo, excellent clearance here out of the blue goals. Can he continue? Well, gets a second toucher in the end. Not sure which of his teammates tried to get the second touch, but over the defender. Blake now with a good centering
Good
ball.
shot, Blake.
Where's the teamwork? No one. No one's there to contest the shot. Now Binary continues down the right-hand side. Oh, that's a terrible clearance from Orange. Blake now crosses the goals. And a lot of Orange team been under a lot of pressure for a lot of this second game here. It was definitely contrasting games from the first.
Yeah, I wonder if they're even listening to our stream, mate, because they're basically doing exactly what I said they should.
No, I'm talking about the Orange
really
team under a
turned the
lot of
game
pressure.
around.
Blue team have definitely
yeah,
put
exactly.
a lot of pressure on them. Absolutely
That's what they're doing, you know. I'm just seeing the positioning now. I'm seeing the rotation, and it's making the hugest difference. This stream is a lesson in 101 Rocket League, in my
Ooh,
opinion.
hang on. We're not coaches, mate. We're just commentators. Those who can't play talk. They don't teach. Here we go. Binary off the back wall. Nerd's going to get the clearance down the left-hand side. You're taking a lot of credit without any evidence that you actually deserve that credit. But anyway,
I do, mate. I said, Bobo, get in goals, rotate properly,
mate,
and
unless you're
this is a
Nostradamus, he
much
didn't-
more
it-
entertaining,
yeah.
entertaining game.
crystal
I'm
ball,
loving
mate.
it.
He didn't hear you. It's all good. Oh, it's a good attack here. Orange team now are getting very aggressive, but blue team have just got the scrambling defence. That's
Here
a
it
good
is.
shot. Oh, it's just wide. Orange team no one home. Blake stops it, but HmzBraH's not. Nerd. There's a couple of unforced errors here from this Orange team. Definitely a lot of pressure on them now. Probably feeling the pinch and making the mistakes accordingly, just like the blue team in the first game.
I think you're definitely right. Orange are really worried. I reckon they're worried now.
Absolutely. HmzBraH's keeping it down the blue, but blue team are just doing a gallant effort. That's a mistake
once
that
again.
Kubix basically put the clearance
Look
on
at
for
blue
blue team.
scramble
That's a
here.
good centering ball. That's a save from... Not sure who got the save in the end. That's
Blake,
just an
turn it
unlucky
around.
shot. Blake gets the clearance away from the orange goal, though. I'm not sure what he's trying to do there. He does clear it from some orange players for a second. Kubix puts it in the middle. No, puts up a shot. Bobo puts up an excellent save. Only gets credited for the clearance. That's ridiculous. HmzBraH now gets the centering ball off the corner, I guess you could say. Nerd tries for the far post, but he gets the far post instead
Binary.
of going in the goal. Binary makes a mistake, but he's fooled the orange defence. They couldn't get back out quick enough. It's in their corner. Lot of pressure. This is a very exciting game to watch in this overtime.
Yeah, this is a stark contrast to the last game. This is really good stuff.
You would have been reasonable if you wrote off the blue team in the first game after the first game, but they've definitely come out firing in this. A lot of wows here indeed, Bobo. Talking it up in the chat. Now it's going to centre up nicely. Well, they got a mistake. Oh, HmzBraH getting enough on it. Blake's going to get a touch, but he's not around far enough. He puts it back into the wall. Kubix not convincing. Bobo puts
what
it
a
too
shot.
far across the goals. I'm sorry, Binary. Impressive to
That's
get
a
on that
heavy
shot.
angle.
Oh, that's a good goal from Nerd to finish. That's the final. That's it. Orange team have come back. That was. I don't want to sound rude, but that was almost anticlimactic. I thought blue team had it.
Yeah, I was really rooting for him there. I mean, it's a classic case of going for the underdog, but yeah, I mean, that was an absolutely beautiful bit of dribbling at the end there. Just
Save that replay
I
for
believe
sure.
the expression is "get juked."
You may have just come up with that expression, but it's a good expression nonetheless.
No, I say it all the time. But yeah, that's what a match.
It
That
was a
really
fantastic
exciting.
match.
I haven't had that much fun in quite some time.
Well, to put it into contrast, Orange team had double the shots that Blue team did, and yet Blue team still looked like they were the aggressor. I don't know how they managed that, but they did fantastically well. 5 saves to 2 for the Blue team, but obviously good on defence. But that last shot, Nerd, he's definitely MVP for this series. He scored, I think most. I think he scored 3 goals in the first game, and I think he scored 2 just then. So definitely the goal scorer for the team. We're going to bring them up into the commentators box. We got
User was moved to your channel. User
Kubix
was
there.
moved to your channel.
And
User was moved
Nerd
to your
has
channel.
joined us. Congratulations, boys. Well done on your win.
Hey, thanks.
Hey.
Hamza, we've got you there. You're a little bit quiet, mate. Are you away from the mic?
Oh, no, I'm here now.
You're always that quiet. All
Yeah.
good. Well, congratulations again, boys. Tell us about that second game. We like if you watch back on the stream, Wiz and I were convinced the Blue team were going to get up. You guys hung in there and did very, very well. Did you feel a change in pressure from the first game to the second?
For me personally, I felt a lot more nervous and more tense in that second game. So I know I made a lot more small mistakes, which cost a fair bit, like that own goal.
Yeah, we saw that. But
Yeah.
it was a long overtime too. A few minutes in that overtime for sure. So
Yeah,
definitely a
It just-
contrasting game from the first.
yeah, it was just holding on for us.
It looked like I said, you came back late to bring it back to 2 goals each, because they did have the lead there. Wiz, you got anything you wanted to ask or add?
No, I think you've hit it on the head. I mean, it's really how they dealt with the change in attitude from the Blue team. I think I could have sworn it was 2 different teams. Like they'd subbed in some new players because just Blue's organisation in the second game, was just a stark contrast to the first game. The first game was a stomp, well and truly, but the second game was very entertaining. So, congratulations on adapting and dealing with what was essentially a new team the second time round.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a change in game plan from your first game to your second, or are you happy with doing what you were doing?
Not really a change of game plan. We just we're more focused on getting our clears out, trying to get the long clears, trying to not double up on chasing the ball. It's just pretty much now for us just tightening everything up.
Well, glad you did, because they came back strong in the second and you held off for an excellent finals win. Well done, boys. We'll put you
Yeah,
back
thank
down
you.
in your ring. Congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
Alright, not sure where they were. They're gonna
User
go
was
in that
moved
room
out
now.
of your channel. User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your
Too
channel.
easy. Well, Wiz, that was a fantastic final, and they were deserved winners. I say that we won at the world, but that's definitely harsh. They deserved the win, especially after that dominant
absolutely.
first round. And like you said, to hold, or like they said, to hold off against a resurging team like that, the Blue team came out very, very strong in the second. They took the lead. The Orange team looked like the underdog almost for much of that game, and to still hold on and come back and win it was a fantastic effort by them. And like you said, it's an excellent Rocket League lesson there for anybody watching at home about changing your game plan from something that's not working, something that's broken, to something that can actually win you a game. It was fantastic to watch. All right,
Yeah, so I guess we need
I think
to,
we wrap it up. I think we're done.
we need to plug the normals.
The normals, mate. Mate, do you want the honours? You seem very keen to plug it. The TeamSpeak and the
I love
Facebook,
plugging it.
please get into it.
So, for those playing along at home, we play on the Gameroo's TeamSpeak server. That's where we organise all our tournaments. That's where we cast from. That's where you meet people. You can just jump in and play a game, or you can be in the tournaments at 8:30 each night, Australian Eastern Standard Time. So jump on the TeamSpeak, and of course like the Facebook page. We've got a promotion going on in the next couple of weeks where if you like the page, that's all you have to do. Like the page, share it, and you go in the running to win a $20 Steam voucher.
Absolutely.
So that's drawn once a week, I believe.
It's drawn tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon actually. So like it tonight to make sure you're in for the chance. If you've already liked the page, then don't worry, you're already in the running. But if you know anybody who hasn't liked the page, and you maybe want to go 50-50 in a little Steam voucher maybe as a finder's fee, get them involved. Tell them to like the page as well, and they go into the running. So
Good plan,
it's all
good plan.
fantastic. Hey, whatever works. Wiz, thank you very much for coming in again tonight. You're absolutely fantastic as always.
No worries, always a pleasure, Phil.
Mate, beautiful. And everyone watching at home, again, thank you for watching, thank you for playing Rocket League, and safe driving. Cheers.
See you later.